Drake?
What did he do to this nigga? What did he do? What did he do? Drake is a good guy. This the 4th diss record. Now he done put out 2 diss records in less than 24 hours. No response. What's going on with Drake? Is he panicking? The streets trying to say Drake is waiting for a ghostwriter. What's going on? We here again, y'all. And we about to review the 4th diss record by Kendrick. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not like us. If you a Drake fan, you going through hell right now. Oh, Jesus.
I see dead people.
Starting it off talking about I see dead people. You already know this nigga.
Mustard on that beat. Nope.
Mustard! What did the boy do to you? By the way, this album art is the Embassy. This is Drake's house. Now you see those little red dots up there? That's what they use for, predators when I guess they like showing their location in your neighborhood. So if you want to know if a predator live in your neighborhood, that's what it would look like when they show them on the map. So he trying to say that Drake house is full of predators.
Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him.
He talking about I'm the certified boogeyman. This why I keep telling y'all. Is Kendrick working with Joe Budden? Joe Budden is the only person who has been consistently calling Kendrick the boogeyman. Joe, why this nigga keep putting out disses right before the podcast? And see, Joe trying to be slick, he canceled the Saturday pod. Why? Are you the leak, Joe Budden? Are you the leak?
Hey Drake, I hear you like I'm young.
So this is the angle. Like, Kendrick has picked the angle, and he is gonna keep saying that Drake is a creep. That's the angle. Now, let me ask y'all, how long can he keep doing that? Do y'all want to hear 4 or 5 disses about him trying to say that Drake is a pedo? Because I feel like after this song, I don't know if I want to hear it in a 5th diss. I'm just saying.
Any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just
okay. Is he about to say the same thing that he said last night in Meet the Grams?
make sure you hide your little sister from him.
Yeah, he kind of said this last night and see, I'm starting to think, did he just get in the studio and kind of loosely make about 3 or 4 disses, and then he's waiting for Drake to respond, and then he hops in the studio, kind of edits the diss, and then puts it out? Because it's like he keeps taking references from the last track. And I'm not saying that the songs are bad, because Meet the Grams was good, but I can tell how he had references from Euphoria. Just like I'm listening to this. We 49 seconds in, and I'm like, okay, you're going back to shit you said on Meet the Grams. And throughout this whole beef, as fire as the Kendrick tracks have been, he's been recycling disses. He recycled some shit that Pusha T said on Euphoria. And he recycled some shit that Rick Ross said on both of the tracks when it comes to the light-skin shit, the race shit, the culture vulture shit, however y'all want to put it. So he's been doing that, but how long can he keep recycling shit before people get tired of it? We all fucking with it now. And I told y'all last night, as a Drake fan, I felt like Kendrick was ahead. But then today we found out that some of that shit he said in Meet the Grams was a lie. I'm hearing that part about Drake having a daughter that he isn't claiming is a flat out lie. Then we getting proof that it was some type of story about Kendrick putting his hand on his girl. And so that's why some people are saying, well, are y'all fucking with Kendrick lying on his diss tracks? Meanwhile, Drake is telling the truth or somewhat of the truth, because that didn't just come from thin air. It was a story about Kendrick putting his hands on his girl, right?
Party at the party playing with his nose now. And
What Party do? I don't know if Party playing with his nose, but I know that nigga eating too much food, because Party next door, he was looking fat last time I seen that nigga. But even Party getting a shot. Party like, nigga, I'm just singing songs, bro. Look, I ain't ghostwriting this shit for Drake, bro. Relax, relax.
Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified.
Whoa. So going back to what he said yesterday. Now he said somebody was in his camp that, you know, got some type of weird case. Now he put a name on it. So that's fire. I gave y'all a taste yesterday. Now I'm revealing who it is. So it's Baka. He's saying Baka got some type of weird case. Why is Drake having him around? Remember yesterday, Kendrick said he had some weird niggas on payroll. So now it's revealed he was talking about Baka, okay? And Baka is one of, you know, Drake's alleged shooters, by the way.
Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop.
This nigga. Yeah, he like, nigga, I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. Fuck beating around the bush, nigga. Certified what?
Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
That nigga will not let off of that. Kendrick, do you got a tape or something? Do you got the Diddy tapes or something? Like, what's going on here?
Not like us. They not like us.
All right, so this song got a hook. And I do feel like this is a club banger too, because everybody has been saying, you know, Drake is the guy who puts out the hits. And we see Kendrick is now officially jumping in that lane of, I'm going to make a club banger diss record. And so just imagine if they start playing this song all over the country. And then you have to ask, does Kendrick have that power for this record to kind of do what Back to Back did to Meek Mill? But when I listen to this beat and I listen to the cadence and I listen to how he's rapping, that nigga Drake better be pulling out all the stops. Because you got to think about it. He shitted on Drake's release. And like I said in my video yesterday, if y'all didn't watch any of my content yesterday, I did a full review. Basically what I'm doing now, I did it to Meet the Grams and Family First. Or Family Matters with the Drake track, okay? So I did the Kendrick and the Drake track yesterday. And I said the crazy thing is, Drake went and shot a video. He had props and everything. And so Drake put planning into his release. And Kendrick just came and shitted on that just because he came so fast. It didn't matter if he just put a song out with a picture. Everybody quickly shifted attention to what Kendrick had to say.
You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pac, nigga?
All right, so he going back into Tupac shit. Now, I want to know if he really snitched and got them niggas to send that cease and desist to Drake, because I told y'all, Pac's family does not own his catalog. The only people that could send a cease and desist is the white people who own Tupac's music.
I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga.
So now we sending threats. And when I heard this part, it made me think to myself, okay, is Drake gonna do some shit like, hey, I'm not pussy. I'm coming to LA with all my chains on. Drake, look, Drake got enough money to have, you know, millions of dollars worth of security. But I'm just asking y'all, in a hypothetical, is it worth Drake pulling up to Cali when Kendrick is talking like this? And then you got to ask yourself, does Kendrick have the, you know, the smoke and the name to say some shit like this and then something really happened, right?
The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit.
Now, I remember last night when Kendrick came out with Meet the Grams, people started saying, what did they say? They said something like, okay, oh, they were mad because Drake came out and he said the whole daughter thing was a lie. And I saw people saying, why didn't you address, the other stuff that Kendrick said? Why didn't you address, the creep allegations? And so I feel like this is what Kendrick is speaking to. It's a lot in this record that make me think, that could make a person think that he just recorded this last night. But I think that he has these ready and he's going in and editing, certain shit. And I know some of y'all would say like, oh, is that taken away from it? Am I trying to diss Kendrick when I say that? No, I'm not. But you still got to understand, if you know music, all of this shit is on file. And if you got a good engineer, he can just plug and drop, pop you in, pop some shit out, take it in, and it'll sound, cohesive as if you just did it, right here and right now. So I feel like these are already ideas that he has put together. And then he's just kind of coming in, listening to what Drake says and updating the tracks. But, I still have to give it to him because in a beef, the fact that these records feel like he just recorded them last night, it still gives him some points. So I don't want to make y'all think that I'm trying to take points from Kendrick. I'm trying to score it out fair. Okay? But just being in the studio before, I know, how shit is kind of made, right? I know how I don't know the metaphor I'm trying to think of, but you know how niggas say, I know what's going on behind the scenes when they making records, basically, all right?
Over your foe, the other vaginal option.
Now, this is why I like some of this shit that he's doing because, obviously he said what OVO stand for. But it kind of sounded like he said what HOVO stand for. Just like yesterday in Meet the Grams, when he said Aubrey, when he started addressing Drake, it almost sounded like he was saying Harvey, like Harvey Weinstein. He's been doing little shit like that where it's like, did he call Drake a hoe? Did he say HOVO or did he just say OVO? So like the lyrical makeup that this nigga is putting over the delivery, it's fire. I gotta give it to him.
Wayne Grow, he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face.
Hold on. Whoa.
Fucked on Wayne Grow, he was in jail. That's conniving. Then
whew. Now we get into the facts, Kendrick. Now, if y'all don't know, when Wayne was in jail, Drake and Wayne were beefing. And Lil Wayne actually admitted this. He said, Drake was popping one of my girls and they ended up squashing it. But some people did say, Wayne is supposed to be your mentor. He the nigga that brought you in the game. How could you do that to him? Okay.
From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena.
Okay, so hey, so far in the beef, Kendrick has picked up the beef with Pharrell. He inherited the beef with Pharrell first. Now he's inheriting Drake's beef with Serena Williams because y'all know Drake was giving Serena some smoke a while back. I don't know all the details, but I know since Serena got married to that white man, it seemed like Drake had an issue, all right?
That predator moving flocks, that name.
What?
Gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch.
The name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. This nigga, bro, he might as well work for Chris He might as well work for Chris Hansen, bro. Do this nigga want a job?
Here's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up to Pac.
It's funny he keep mentioning Pac. And there's nothing wrong with Pac because it's like everybody's going to relate to that. It's Pac. Everybody loves Pac. But I'm like, damn, like, Ain't there some more OG niggas from LA you can mention? Like, what about Snoop? Snoop was on the record too. Why you ain't said shit about Snoop? Is that a solid observation? Have y'all noticed that? What about the other LA legends? What about Cube? What about Snoop? E40? Like, I don't know.
We still double down, calling us some slaves.
Now, I saw some people saying that this was a direct reference to when Drake was saying Kendrick is still rapping like he trying to free the slaves. But also, it's a double entendre because y'all know in that song, Sliming Me Out. Was it Slime Me Out? When he said something about whipped and chained you like American slave. So I think that's what he was referencing. But once again, Kendrick sounding like he's literally addressing some shit that Drake said yesterday on Family Matters. Also, this also brings into question, does Drake really have a leak? Did somebody leak that Drake was dropping yesterday and that's why Kendrick was ready? Did Kendrick already hear Family Matters before it came out? These are all good questions.
Future when you didn't see the club.
Oh my goodness. So like up until this point, he was saying like, oh, Drake be going to Atlanta using niggas to basically boost his name up and to boost his esteem in the rap game, all right? So he started with Future like, oh, this nigga Future is the nigga he went to so he can get in the club.
Little baby help you get your lingo up.
Little baby help you get your lingo up. I mean, cause I'm like, how many collabs did he have with Lil Baby? Not that many. I feel like maybe one or two, right? So okay, you know, we'll accept it because Drake has done music with Lil Baby, and I remember that track. Everybody said Lil Baby washed Drake on that track. If y'all remember,
21 get your false street cred.
21 gave you street cred. Okay. We'll accept it. I feel like the nigga at the bank, you know, accepting checks. So, you know, like I can't say shit. I'll take it. I'll cash it, nigga. Fuck.
Thug makes you feel like you a slime in your head.
Free Thug, man. Free Thug, like, what do you say fuck me for? Thug like, hell no, nigga. I love the boy. The boy is the only nigga that's still showing me love while I'm locked up. Kendrick, we needed a free Thug somewhere on this track. We needed a free YSL. I don't know about the whole YSL, because some of them niggas, well, you know, they switching sides, but man, leave that nigga Thug alone, man. That nigga in there getting fat. He trying to be the case. Goddamn.
Quavo said you can be from Northside.
Quavo! Mama!
Turn to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague. You a fucking colonizer.
Not the Black Panther shit. Y'all know in Black Panther, that's what they was calling white people. He's a colonizer. Going back to Kendrick trying to say that Drake is a culture vulture, okay?
The family matter and the truth for
the family matter. So once again, but see, this part seems so quick. I want y'all to see how simple, like, to me, this was the weakest part of the song. I'm just being real, because look how simple this is.
Matter, it was God's plan to show y'all the liar.
The family matter and the truth of the matter, it was God's plan to show y'all the liar. I mean, like, it's not the worst thing I ever heard, but even look at how he delivered it. Look at how he delivered it. It wasn't even so, like, it didn't have the same gravitas as everything else he said in the song.
Truth of the matter, it was God's plan to show y'all the liar.
To show y'all the liar. That shit sounded like some 90s, like, beat bop rap, the way he delivered that. That just made me think that's some shit he just added into the song. He added that shit on. He didn't give that part no type of thought on how he was going to say it, because everything else he says is so thought out, so precise. That right there let me know, oh yeah, you're doing editing. You're popping in verses to shit that you already got made. I think when he was taking that break, he was giving or putting out blueprints to a whole bunch of songs and ideas he would, you know, add more content to and then put them out as this beef progressed, okay? That's just my thinking.
Say
That goes back. See, I was right, because I didn't get this far in the track. I heard a little bit before I got on. But remember when I said, he said what OVO stand for, and it sounded like he was saying HOVO, so he just did it right here at the end. So that's pretty much the track. After this, he kind of does some kind of loose melodies and shit.
step that way, then step this way. Step.
Kind of just vibing out to the beat. Now, this is some West Coast shit. A lot of people said he was using Drake the Ruler's flow. I heard a little Blueface in there myself. But, you know, he was just kind of still in the cadence, not necessarily, you know, like trying to rap like them niggas. You know what I mean? And to be completely honest, I just felt like he got on this track and said, I'm going to make it as West Coast as possible. Because that's another thing. He's trying to galvanize all of the West Coast on his side in this whole beef. And I can't get mad at it, because that's what you do. Like, where are you strongest at? Where are you strongest at? It's home. And that's what Kendrick has been doing this whole time. He's like, hold on, nigga. I'm home. I'm in Cali. Even though he might be in New York, like Drake said, I don't know. But he knows his primary audience, his like Thundercat sword, his motherfucking Thanos glove, all of that shit is in California. And it's smart for him to appeal to that audience. I told y'all last night, unless it just come out that everything Kendrick said on Meet the Grams was a complete lie, I still had him up so far in the beef. I'm saying that as a Drake stan, but after this, I'm like it's like the nigga just like he punching Drake right now. And I know academic, bro. The saddest thing for me to see is the way Academics has been looking throughout this whole beef. Y'all, Ak is my boy. Definitely a somebody I look up to in the YouTube and the media game. But how sad this nigga's face has been looking over the last 24 hours. When I got done doing my video, bro, this nigga looked defeated. Like he had to get up and get some more alcohol. It's been looking bad. And you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I was looking the same way. If y'all watch my reaction for Family Matters, I was hype. I was calling Pharrell and A$AP Rocky a bitch. And this nigga Kendrick said, I got your bitch for you, nigga. Oh my God. Let me know what y'all think about this. Like the video and subscribe. Hey, nigga, donate. Hit the super chat. Scan the PayPal. Hit the Cash App. Thank you. Have a blessed day.